When someone says, "I trust you," what they're really saying is, "I've seen enough of you to believe in what you'll do next." Welcome to The Human Edge, the podcast that explores the skills AI can't replace and how to sharpen yours. I'm Leslie Ferry, founder of Rise, the company that built Xandra, an AI-powered coach, instructor, and mentor, all in one. Our purpose is to help you understand and strengthen the skills that shape your career. And yes, we see the irony in how we do it. In our last episode, we talked about communicating to understand, how to tailor your message so others truly hear you. Today, we're going deeper because communication, judgment, and awareness all rely on one essential ingredient: trust. We often think of trust as a feeling, but at work, it's a track record. It's the evidence others collect about your behavior over time. And that evidence comes from three places. Our ability. Can you do what you say you'll do or what your role needs to do? Integrity. Do you follow through consistently and ethically? And benevolence. Do you care about others' success as much as you care about your own? All three elements of trust must be strong to be seen as trustworthy. If one falters, say you're capable but inconsistent, or kind but unreliable, people hesitate to extend their confidence in you. Trust isn't additive, it's integrated. These are human signals of credibility, and they're not abstract. They show up in small, visible moments every day. And here's the thing. Being seen as trustworthy, it isn't automatic. It requires proactive, conscious, demonstrative action every day. Trust isn't a title you hold. It's a behavior you repeat. Every email you send, every commitment you honor, every conversation you have either reinforces or erodes it, because trust isn't declared. It's demonstrated and repeated. Let's start with ability. You might assume people trust your abilities because of your resume or title, but in reality, they trust your clarity. A highly visible way our ability is demonstrated is through how we communicate. Others trust our ability when you can communicate in ways that help them understand what you're doing and why. When your updates make it easy for teammates to connect dots, they make stronger decisions. And when your reasoning shows foresight, that's not just activity, it's progress. So in other words, ability isn't just about what you know, it's how well you help others use what you know. That's why communicating and reasoning, the skills that we discussed in earlier episodes, are the first building blocks of trust. Think about it. AI can demonstrate accuracy, but not credibility. It can deliver answers that sound confident, but that's just posturing. Only humans can create the kind of certainty in one another through how we explain, align, and deliver, not just agree with us. If you've listened to the last episode, that insider comment makes sense. The second pillar of trust is integrity. And this one's all about consistency. And integrity is the promise that what you said last week, you'll still honor this week. That if you committed to do something, you'll follow through. Or if something changes, you'll communicate it proactively. Or if you share or demonstrate a value, you consistently uphold it long term. It's easy to assume that people know your intentions are good, but at work, trust doesn't measure intention. Its measure is actually our behaviors. People watch, do you meet your deadlines or renegotiate them early? Do you ensure you communicate clearly and then double check that you did? Do you give credit when it's due, celebrating your teammates' accomplishments? Each small act becomes data in someone's internal trust algorithm. And over time, that pattern becomes your reputation. Integrity is also where self-awareness meets reliability. When you're conscious of your blind spots, you can recognize when you've overpromised or misjudged and course correct before your credibility slips. And then the third pillar of trust is benevolence. The sense that you're acting not only in your own interest, but in the interest of others. It's what makes trust feel safe because it's a demonstrative act of caring. Benevolence shows up in three behaviors. Listening with humility, hearing someone fully before preparing your response. 2, understanding with accuracy, reflecting back what you heard to confirm you got it right and confirming to others that you heard them. And 3, acting with care, doing something visible that shows their perspective mattered to you. AI can mirror politeness, but it can't mirror benevolence. Because does it really care? Trust thrives where people do. Take a moment and think about someone you work with who deeply trusts you. Why do they? Is it because of your competence, your reliability, your care? Now think of someone whose trust you might not have fully earned yet. What's missing for them? Ask yourself, do others clearly see my ability through how well I communicate and deliver results? Do my actions consistently match my words? Do people feel I genuinely value them? These are quiet questions, but very powerful ones. Because trust doesn't shout, it's noticed in silence. Here's something for you to try this week. Pick one of the 3 trust pillars, ability, integrity, or benevolence, and make it visible. For ability, maybe clarify a next step before someone asks. For integrity, proactively update a stakeholder if a timeline is shifting. For benevolence, ask someone, what would make this project easier for you? And then act on it. Then observe what happens. You'll likely notice faster alignment, easier conversations, and deeper respect. That's trust in motion. Trust is a complicated and deeply human skill. It integrates actions and mindsets like active listening, intellectual humility, and the 3 phases of empathy that sound simple but are far from easy. We've oversimplified the names or what we call them, leading many of us to believe that we know what they are. Those who truly understand and demonstrate them are already a step ahead. In a world where AI can simulate intelligence in some ways, human credibility becomes our defining edge. AI can inform, but only humans can reassure. It can produce accuracy, but not accountability. It can echo empathy, but not earn it. And that's why trust, demonstrated through ability, integrity, and benevolence, is the currency of modern leadership, whether of a project or of individuals. It's what turns your competence into confidence in the eyes of others. Trust isn't built in grand gestures. It's built in moments and in how you reason, communicate, follow through, and listen. It's the compound effect of consistency. If you'd like to understand how you demonstrate these 3 behaviors and where your trust signals might be strongest and where they would benefit from strengthening, take the Quick Pulse questionnaire at myzandra.ai. And remember, trust isn't declared, it's demonstrated. And it's demonstrated by you every day. Thanks for listening to The Human Edge. In our next episode, we'll bring all of these recent topics together by exploring how to turn friction into flow and collaborate effectively across all different work styles.